guys, this is Marty Nelson with Play Better Bridge. Just want to put a quick tutorial out there on how to register for our interactive classes. First thing you're going to do is open up your internet. I'm using Firefox for this example. In the upper bar, address bar, you're going to type in www.playbetterbridge.com, hit enter. Once you hit enter and you're at the main page, you're going to look at the top of the menu bar. The second option, live online lessons. Okay, once you click that, it's going to bring you to our interactive lesson calendar. You're going to scroll down to find the lesson that you want to register for, but for this tutorial, we're going to choose the first one, which is Enjoy Play Better Bridge Classes in Real Time. You're going to click on that title. It's going to bring you up to the details. You're going to scroll down and you're going to see the red register button. You're going to click that register button. And this is going to bring you to the registration page. On this page, you're going to type in your first name and your last name and your email address. Please make sure, double check, triple check that your email address is spelled correctly. That is where your link will go to join the webinar. Once you've entered in these three fields, you're going to click register. Okay, this is your confirmation registration page. Okay, and then it will tell you the date and time that everything is set for. Once you do that, you're going to come over here to the dash and you're going to minimize this unless you use a tab to get into your email. If you use a tab to get into your email, you will just click the plus sign here, or on a Mac, it's all the way over here, and search your email. For this tutorial, I'm going into my email. I do have an email here that is ready to go. So if you will look at that email, midway down, you'll see Join Webinar. You're going to click that button. Okay, this is the page that's going to show up if you join too soon or if the host has not started yet. That is okay. Just sit there, hang tight. You can refresh, but for what we're going to do is we're actually going to minimize that and come back to our email. We're going to click Join Webinar again, and hopefully it will be open for us. And it is. Okay. Now that it is open, you're going to see a bunch of boxes pop up. Just sit back, let that happen. If you don't see boxes pop up, and you see it, okay, if you see a message that pops up and tells you you need to download GoToWebinar, download it. Because what will happen is it will become an app on your computer. And that's what you want. Okay, and also you will see a message that tells you computer audio or phone. You're going to want to do computer. Okay, so once you're in, you're going to see a welcome page. For this tutorial, this is our welcome page. Over here is our control panel. This is important, okay? Lots of important stuff over here. You're going to see a rectangle box with a white arrow. That box can be any color. It could be red, orange, green, purple. It doesn't matter as long as it has the arrow in it. This is for mute or unmute. During the webinar, when the host wants you to chime in, she will unmute you. Otherwise, you're muted. Okay, and also if you click this arrow button, it hides your control panel. And if you click it again, it brings it back up. Okay, inside your control panel, you have computer audio, phone call, or no audio. Computer audio is recommended. It's the best, but if you're using a desktop that doesn't have speakers attached to it, or your laptop, your speakers aren't that great, you can choose phone call. When you click phone call, you're going to see right here all the phone information. You're going to see the phone number, and then you're going to have prompts. Once you dial that phone number, it's going to prompt you for an access code, and you will click the pound after the access code and an audio pin, and you will use the pound symbol again after the pin. But for this tutorial, we're going to keep it on computer audio, okay? Okay, down here in this white box under questions, there's a white box here, and there's a little box here. You click on that and you're going to type a question. Okay, when the host receives that question, the host will respond to you. Okay, and when the host responds, it will turn green. Okay, and there we go. It turned, well, it could turn any color. On this tutorial, it's green. But you will see the Q is you, The A is the host. Okay, this is an important box. Your host can put notes, links, questions for you, anything inside of there. So you're going to watch through there. About midway through your tutorial, you're going to see a link pop up that's going to take you to SharkBridge. This is how you are now no longer going to be a spectator watching your host play all the bridge hands. You're actually going to be playing them yourself. So you're going to click on this link. It's going to take you to a new page. Okay, okay, there we go. In this page, what's important here is your nickname. Now, to make it easier on everybody, we're going to ask you that you put in your first name and your first initial of your last name. So in this case, I put in Marty N. Okay, your partner's nickname, you're welcome to do the same for your partner. If you do have a partner, they will be partnered up together. But if you don't, that's no problem. Just make sure you put your first name and the first initial of your last name. Make sure that this remember inputs box is checked. Okay, make sure that's checked. And once that's done, you're going to click continue. Okay, when you click continue, you're going to go to a table. Now, for the first table, you should already be in a position. In this tutorial, you will see that I'm down here on the south board, and then we have our famous robots in the other 3 spots for this tutorial. But you can look at any of these trays right here, and you will see your name in one of them. Okay, so before we start playing really quick, we're going to come over here to our little settings in the top left corner. You're going to click on that. In here, we have all kinds of things that we can change to make this more personal for you. So right here under suit colors, we have your regular suit colors that are black and red, and then we have other suit colors that are blue, red, green, and orange. So if I click that, and I go back over here, you will see my suit colors changed all these different colors. But if you like what you're used to seeing on a regular deck of cards, you just click it back to that, click close, and they're back to there. Okay, now these are your trays right here. If you go in here and you click your trays to default orange, now mine are defaulting orange because I've already done this once. But when yours will probably look like this. Yours probably look green, okay? In my opinion, the orange stands out better, so I like it to be orange, okay? And then as it's their turn to go, that tray will turn orange, okay? Also in the settings, you're going to see a hand layout, straight or fan. This is straight, what you see in the background. The fan looks like what you see when you hold them in your hands, okay? All right, so for this tutorial, we're going to keep it straight. Now, we'll tell you, we also have normal scale and large scale. Large scale, if you need those numbers on the cards a little bit bigger, you can choose large scale, but just know that when we go back up here to our settings, you cannot fan your cards with large scale, okay? For this tutorial, we're just going to keep it at normal scale. Here's the last thing I want to show you. We're going to go ahead and start this hand. And I'm going to show you what's called an instant and a select and confirm, okay? All right, so we're in the auction process, and I'm going to go ahead and make a bid here of 5 clubs, okay? Then it's going to come back around, and our game is starting. Okay, perfect. Now you see this is clearly labeled who's the dummy, okay? That's a good thing. So if you come back, right now we're going to play a hand. Let's go back to our settings. Under make play, we are currently under instantly, okay? This is what happens. So we're making a play, and you see if whatever card I hover over, it moves. I'm going to choose the 2 of hearts. When I do that, it automatically clicks right in there. So down here, I do the 2 of hearts, the 3 of hearts, it automatically clicks in, okay? Let's go over here to your settings. We're going to change this to select and confirm. Then you're going to hit close. Now watch what happens. So we have the Queen of Hearts, so I'm going to play the 6 of Hearts. So when I click the 6, you notice it didn't automatically shoot that 6 down here. It's letting you make sure that's the card you want to play. So you actually will have to click it twice, and then the 6 comes down. So again, down here, I'm going to choose my 7 of clubs. Okay. You see that I clicked it, it stayed up, but it didn't go anywhere. I click it again, the hand is played. So that is select and confirm. So you can do instantly or select and confirm. Okay, so once that's done, and I think that's all the settings I wanted to show you. So once you're done with that and you're done with the hand and we want to go back to GoToWebinar, you're going to see your control panel minimized to the top right. You're going to click that white arrow. It's going to go right back to GoToWebinar, and then your host will finish up the webinar from there. So I hope this helped. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email at bandpublicity@mindspring.com. That's B-A-N-D, B as in boy, A-N-D as in dog, publicity, P as in Paul, U, B as in boy, L-I-C-I-T-Y, @mindspring.com. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next tutorial.